guys, welcome to my weekly vlog. For those who are new, my name is Lauren. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching. And for those who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, for joining in. So let's get started. Alrighty, so today I have something a little different than what I usually do. It is still inside the realm that I like to do of like Pinterest inspired looks, except this time it's like based off of 3 different categories of aesthetic styles that I kind of feel like I wear a lot of. So we're gonna kind of go through them in sections. The first one is the clean girl look. Clean girl look to me, and I know there's like an actual definition for it, but to me, it's basically kind of like plain, no print. It's neutral colors or just like general like blues and green colors, light wash denims. The shoes, they're mostly like walking shoes. There's ways to elevate these with like heels and boots and stuff like that, or booties, but it's summer and it's too hot for some of those things, so we're sticking to like, you know, sandals, shoes. They could be like the New Balance shoes or the Air Force Ones, or even just like plain like Vans shoes or Converse shoes. There's just so many different ways to style these, and I think that is mostly my staple closet theme because I'm not a big print person. I actually very much like neutral colors. If I do have pops of color, it's very rare and it's like hopefully within my skin tone. So I just wanted to feature that one first. So then the next one is going to be the edge. It's like that edge aesthetic where it's like edgy and grunge, but like meets like clean girl aesthetic. And I kind of feel like that's a vibe that I'm totally going for because I love 90s styles, and especially like late 90s, specifically around like the grungy kind of clothes where it's like dark and they're band tees and it's like black denims, Doc Martens, kind of just doctoring those up to kind of elevate them and kind of add that like clean girl look of silk skirts and heels with like a band tee and just like a bunch of different stuff. Like there's flannels, and I love flannels, but my fiance's flannels, so. But the final one would be like chic aesthetic. So chic to me is very much like glitter and glam and like cutesy skirts. So I have a couple of those. I feel like I have, with all these 3 like aesthetic themes, I feel like I have a whole wardrobe of things that I can like put together. And like doing these videos, I definitely saw that. I was like, oh, I actually have a lot more ways to style my clothes than I thought I did, which is great about Pinterest because like there's just so many different ways to style clothes within your own closet that like I personally never even thought about. So some of these were like eye-opening even for me when I was scrolling through and trying to figure out like what exactly like I wanted to feature for this video. So let's get started. Clean girl look, that is the first one on the list, so we're gonna go with that. I was going through Pinterest when I was originally trying to figure out like the different outfits I wanted to feature. So this first outfit, and okay, there's gonna be like a real color theme here that I think you're all going to notice. And if you guys do notice, please leave like a comment down below and just be like, oh my gosh, those colors. Because I didn't even realize it until halfway through assembling all of these clothes. I was like, oh, like I really saw my staple colors coming out. So anyways, so this one outfit I found, it was like khaki colored slacks, which I don't have slacks yet. That is still a buy that I am waiting on because I just have so many other things that I have to buy, and like pants are just like not my like on the top of my list right now. So I opted for a khaki, kind of like, they're work pants, but they're like comfortable, and you can definitely wear this up or down with like heels or walking shoes. I think they're very versatile and they're just so comfortable. So instead of slacks, it's these cute stretchy pants that I got, I think from Hollister. I'll have to double check the tag. But I paired it, instead of like a black shirt, which is what the example I found on Pinterest was, I paired it with my Abercrombie tank top. which if you guys still haven't seen that YouTube video, I have an Abercrombie haul of all these cute tank tops, and sadly, oh my gosh, I didn't even want to talk about it because it was just so embarrassing, but I'm gonna get to that at the end, talk about my pants and this whole freaking story about it, so wait till the end because it is a story I feel like you guys are gonna want to hear. So anyways, it's this black, like kind of hourglassy type tank top in the front right here that I paired it with these cute pants, and then with my New Balance, I almost said Nike, my New Balance walking shoes. And I feel like it's a really like cute top or like kind of outfit. I think it's very much like chic, but then at the same time you have the walking shoes, so it kind of like dulls down that chicness of it, giving that like clean girl, I guess, aesthetic, I guess. I don't know. To me, it looked really cute, and I feel like it was something comfortable that I would see myself wearing like during the day. I could see myself wearing it with the Nike shoes and then at night changing into like heels or something and pairing the outfit with like a leather jacket or like a denim jacket. So I thought that was like super cute. And then obviously like gold earrings and my gold necklaces and my rings. So I thought that was like, it was cute. Next outfit I have is my plain white shirt from my Amazon haul, which if you haven't seen that one, I know so many ads, guys, I know, so sorry. But if you haven't seen that one, I feature a basic haul of like everything I've purchased over the last like month or two from Amazon and just kind of feature it all in one video. So this shirt that I got, which has like a cute little knot in the front, is what I got from Amazon, and I thought like it kind of goes well with that clean girl aesthetic because a lot of those like themes are white plain shirts or like black plain shirts, you know, just plain essentially, and like t-shirt style. So I paired that with my light wash denims and then my New Balance shoes, and this one had a blazer, like a black blazer. I don't have one yet. I have a beige one, but I am going to Goodwill eventually, probably after we move, but I'm gonna find myself a nice black blazer that kind of fits that clean girl aesthetic because I think it looks really nice and I think it does kind of complete the look. This one I was kind of iffy about. I think I would prefer to wear it with like heels or with my Vans shoes rather than like my New Balance shoes, but could just be me like looking at myself and judging myself because we all do that, right? So I like it. I think it still fits within like my core staple like closet vibe, so definitely would wear this just like out and about to the office, like probably wear heels if I was going to the office, but cute like brunch look or just like an easy like picnic look. It's just really, really nice, and I really enjoyed pairing it together. So this final look in our clean girl aesthetic theme on our part 1 journey of 3 is these cut off, oh my god, these cut off shorts that I actually did myself. So they're kind of janky, but I was getting tired of the original jeans because I didn't feel like they were kind of cupping me in the right ways, like in my butt area, and then I kind of felt a little awkward in the front. So because dad shorts are becoming really popular again, I was like, well, these have like the nice length to it, like as far as like the length to the knee, and so I opted to kind of cut them a bit short, kind of above the knee, yeah, so pretty much above the knee, but still that dad vibe. And then I'm wearing my Abercrombie bodysuit, which I have 2 other colors. I have a beige and a white one, and I think the white one works well too. So I have this black bodysuit that I'm wearing with the shorts and the staple white button down that I always see on Pinterest. It's like literally all over Pinterest. So I would wear that with like my New Balance shoes or sandals, flip-flops. It doesn't kind of matter because it's like that really easy breezy, like kind of beach vibe aesthetic, you know? So I did it with that, and then alternately I also did a white tank top and one of my cardigans, and I have like this really fluffy yellow cardigan which I probably wouldn't wear until towards the end of summer because it's just so hot, and these cotton materials really just like are very uncomfortable to wear in the heat, especially for myself. So I love how it looks still though, because I think that like it's kind of, it's fun, and you can, you know, use a claw clip to kind of tie your hair back and just like go on a picnic with your reusable bag and all that, or go to the grocery store, and it's just such an easy put together outfit. for me. And you can decorate yourself with like earrings, like small like hoop earrings or stud earrings. Is that what they're called? Stud? I don't know. Little, you know, the little tiny ones in your ear. And then layer with like necklaces, you know, so super, super cute, such a clean look, you know, and that's kind of the vibe I was going for. So now it's the edgy look. So that's the second part of our 3-part journey here. So edgy to me really feels like I said, grunge and indies. And for me, it's like the 90s personally, because like I have a lot of outfits that I kind of started to realize looked a lot like my mom's outfits from the 90s, and they actually work with my body type really well. And especially like kind of the colors of edgy, which is just black, dark, neutral colors to me. It's like if there are band tees, they're faded or they're like a dark gray color. My fiance always gets upset when he sees, they're not millennials, but like technically millennials and like younger, who wear band tees, and you can just tell that they don't listen to the music. He gets upset because he doesn't understand why people would wear band tees if they don't listen to the music, and I have to explain to him it's just an aesthetic. It's, you know, even if they do listen to the music or whatever, if they don't, like, it's just a look, and he doesn't get that, but it's okay. I'm trying to educate him, basically. So I only own 2 graphic tees, one of which is my workout shirt and kind of like my lazy around shirt. So that one doesn't count. And so I have this other one, and it's a Hot Wheels shirt, and it's kind of like, I saw it when I saw it online like years ago, and so it's kind of an ode to my grandfather, because he used to work for the company that made all of the toys for us growing up, so like Barbie and Hot Wheels and just a bunch of other ones, but Hot Wheels was like the biggest toy brand that even my brother really loved. And so every Christmas my grandpa would give him like basically collector items of like Hot Wheels cars. I don't know what happened to them, but he would do that. And so it kind of like reminded me of like just that, you know, younger, happier times, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's cute, I'll get that. So that is my version of it's not a band tee obviously, but like my graphic tee. And so I did love this way of doing it. I've never done it this way before, where I get my cutest white dress I got from, I think, H&M, I think, and basically tucking the graphic tee, essentially, just basically folding it and then tying it in the back. There's going to be another method. I feel like I need to buy like a bandeau and like just literally tuck it underneath, you know, underneath the hem line or whatever, the thingy. So basically just tucking it in, and I loved it. I thought it was so cute. I like never thought of doing something like this. Like, I've seen it done before, but I was like, I don't know. Can I do that? Can I work it? Like, would it even make sense? And I feel like it really makes a lot of sense with the dress especially, and then pairing it with my Converse shoes, which I've had for years also. Or if you wanted to elevate it, wearing some cute black heels with it and then having a leather jacket to go with it would be so, so, so cute. Or even like my oversized denim jacket that I have, I think would really complement this outfit. But after seeing it today, I was like, oh, I'm literally gonna wear this weekend, because so cute. Like, it was just the cute, I don't even know how, like, you know, and Pinterest, guys, really, it's like, thanks Pinterest, you know. So that was my version of like an elevated, edgy outfit for me. So the next one that I have, it's a flannel type outfit. It's got basically like these colors of white and gray and like hints of brown, and I got it at Zara like years back in Colorado. So it's definitely one of those like fleece feeling thick type of what do you call it, flannels. And so like that's kind of also why I feel like edgy, grungy outfits remind me of like kind of fall weather, cold weather. So some of these I might not even wear until the fall, just because it's kind of what kind of vibe it's giving me. But basically wore the flannel with a cute but like really simple brown tank top. I don't know why that color was like eluding me. I was like wanting to say black, but it's brown, obviously. And then pairing that with my light denim jeans, and then wearing it with the Vans shoes. Now I think the Vans shoes work better with the straight leg pants, like specifically with this one. So I thought it was super cute. I actually like looked at it and I was like, oh, I didn't realize like these colors actually work so well and cohesively together. And it's kind of like that, like, you know how there's dark academia and light academia? Well, this is like light core, like light edgy core to me, where it's just, it's not like hardcore dark ass colors. It's just like, it's light and it's airy, but it's still fall and vibey and like grunge in its own like way, but like clean at the same time. So I think we're sensing a theme here, and colors and stuff like that. So the final outfit for this theme is this cute black skirt that I've had forever. I think it's faux leather, fake leather, vegan leather, I don't know. It's fake leather, it's not real. But it comes with its own belt, and when I was styling it originally, I still wanted that edgy grunge feeling, so I opted for another belt that I have that has that cute like western buckle thing, like, and like the design and everything around it. So I didn't particularly think it worked with this one, but I think I have a general direction where like if I owned another skirt, maybe not as thick as this one, it would work. So I paired this one with a beige tank top, and I thought it looked really, really cute, like just all together, and then wearing it with my Doc Marten boots, because Doc Marten boots are edgy and they're grungy, and you know, that's kind of this vibe that I'm going for. And it kind of like, although it looked kind of chic, like I could definitely wear this with heels and like really elevate this look to make it look like a night out with like my girls, or you know, just going out for date night. It kind of, I don't know, like it kind of brought it down to like its essence of grunginess, and I can see myself pairing this with like a nice flannel leather jacket. Those cute leather coats that people are wearing from like the 90s too, I think would go really well with this outfit. That's another buy that I want to find, but I want to thrift it. So that is it for all of the edge. Okay, so we're going to our final theme, which is the chic theme. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable sharing my like quirkiness and dorkiness with you guys. So if I do like random stuff, like please just know it's coming from a good place and I'm just comfortable, so thanks. So the first outfit that I'm going to show you guys is a button-down satin, I think, or silk, I can't even remember. It's a khaki silk button down is what I'm gonna call it, and I got it from Amazon as well. It's missing a button, but I did not let that stop me from trying to style it like a Pinterest outfit where you do like the half tuck in the front and then leave everything else like out of the pants. I think that's how it works. I'm still trying to like work around and try to figure out how to like style that top in general without having to just continuously tie it in the front, which is what I originally planned on doing. But when I saw it this way with like the leather pants and the heels, I thought, how cute, how cute. And then decorating it with like my gold jewelry layering and the gold hoop earrings, and then having my cute little like, I don't know, like little purse thing. I was like, I could wear this out anywhere, like date night, girls night, brunch. Like it was just such a cute outfit, and I was like, ooh, feeling spicy, you know. So it was like that chic but like still edgy but still clean, and I could see myself like either having my hair down and more styled, or having it like in a bun, like a nice like straight, not straight, but like, you know, like just a bun, like a tight bun. So really adored that. Would have to find like some cute glasses to go with it, like those rectangular ones, but like make it fit my frame like of my face, because I owned one before and it didn't really fit well. So that's what I'm going to be on the hunt for to complete that ensemble. Alright, so the next one is my black satin skirt, which I've already mentioned before. My black satin skirt and my white bodysuit from Abercrombie. So I've actually worn this style before where instead of a bodysuit it was one of my white tank tops, but I actually liked the white bodysuit a little bit better because I like how the bodysuit just continuously goes even once you've like worn your high-waisted shorts, pants, skirts, whatever. It doesn't like crimp or stop, or you know what I mean, like crunch around the waistband area or the waistline. So I think that really worked super well. And then wearing it with like you know, the necklaces kind of gave that chic look, and then the earrings, and obviously I need to do my hair a little bit more, but pairing that with like my heels I thought was super cute because it's light and it's still kind of like that chic clean look, and I could see myself pairing this with, like, if I wanted to really dull it down, I could do my denim jacket, my oversized denim jacket, which I do feature, I think, in my last video. Yeah, I do feature that in my last video. So if you don't know what it looks like, check out my Amazon haul, because it kind of gives you a nice visual of how large it is and long, and just like, I think it just works really well. Or I would do it with my leather jacket, which would be like black, white, black. But I think that kind of works too, especially if you're going out at night. I think those colors just are so simple, but yet so like chic. So our final look is that white dress I mentioned, except instead of having like a shirt over it or anything like that, it's kind of simple, but pairing it with my black leather jacket and heels. I've actually worn this in a bunch of different ways. I've worn it with my oversized denim jacket and heels. I've worn this with like a cardigan too, just to kind of like just wear it down a little bit more. It kind of gives me, depending on the way that you style it, it kind of gives me that like beach core vibe. It's like that new aesthetic that's come out where like you're like the grandma by the beach that wears like the linens and the knitted clothes, and you're just living like literally on the beach like in Florida or something. So it kind of gives me that vibe, and I actually really like that. I love that it hugs my body so nicely too. My only bugaboo is that it's very see-through, so I either have to wear very tan underwear, like skin tone underwear, or none. Just none. So disclaimer, there's none, but I think it still works really well. It's very comfortable to wear, and I think with like the right jewelry, doing my hair, and either that's up or down. I feel like up it'd be so cute as like a ponytail, like a messy ponytail, where it's like kind of like this, where it's parted down the middle and it's just like a chunky like pull down, you know what I mean? And then having like the nice like droopy earrings I think would really heighten that look a little bit more, because it does seem kind of plain, but I sort of did it that way just because like timing's sake I just couldn't figure out like which ones to pair it with. But I think it looks super cute, and I think it's very versatile to wear like pretty much anywhere. So okay, so if you've gotten this far, thanks so much for watching me talk about clothes and get all dorky with you guys. I really appreciate that. So I mentioned before about my pants that I got from Abercrombie. I can't have anything nice, guys. I really freaking can't, because I am just the biggest klutz. I mean, when I bought some of my white items, my fiance was like, ooh, I don't know about that. You're kind of clumsy. What if you spill all over yourself? And I was like, I'm fine. I'm not gonna do that. I'm okay. So tell me why. I went to see Kinky Boots with my mom over the weekend, and it was so fun. Loved seeing it, loved the experience. It was at Hollywood Bowl, which I've actually never been to. I thought I did, but it was actually, I went to the Rose Bowl. So I've never been to the Hollywood Bowl. But because you can bring your own drinks and food, like they don't tell you that you can't bring, like you can literally bring like anything you want. Like cake, people brought cake because it was someone's birthday. My mom brought 2 bottles of wine, one for her, one for me, and a bag of chips for a snack, and she had gotten these tickets from her work, so we were gonna share this little like box basically with her coworker and his friend. And full disclaimer guys, we were pre-gaming before we got there. So my fiance, my mom, and I went to lunch, and we were already drinking before then. And not to say that like that's what affected like me, I guess, but my fiance was our DD, so he obviously, you know, sobered up and everything and took us to the Hollywood Bowl. But when we were talking, my mom and I, in the box, eventually like we got to sit down and drink our wine. I guess I just got really excited because I was also very tipsy. And when I was greeting their friend, or her friend, excuse me, my phone was in my hand, which for whatever reason, I don't know why it was. No one was contacting me. It didn't even need to be out, but it was. And her to-go like little wine cup thing, it was knocked over by my phone when I moved my arm down, and it spilled everywhere. And it spilled all over my pants, which was the Abercrombie pants, which like it was discounted, okay, because I did get it while there was like a sale going on, but it was still expensive. And I was so mad at myself, and I knew I embarrassed my mom a little bit because she was just like, really, Lauren, really, this is in front of my coworker, like, oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with you? So I couldn't fix it right away because, first of all, how embarrassing is it that you spill wine on yourself, and then the box is literally like the size of a queen bed. Like, it's not very big at all. So if there's 4 of us, it's already super cramped, and it would require me to have to weave around these foldable tables that they had set up for us, go past my mom and the person, and then hopefully I can find, you know, an open vendor, because they were about to start the show soon, basically to give me soda water or something to just get this wine out. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to go to the restroom with my mom, put some water on it, hope to God it's okay. Wasn't okay. Wasn't at all okay. And tell me why. So we got back from the bathroom, and she's like, oh, I'm going to get us more water, because I had gone through a whole bottle of water in like an hour. So she was like, I'm going to get you more water. I'll be right back, maybe get popcorn. I was like, okay, cool. So they were helping the workers were helping us basically set up. They were taking the tables away so that we could change our seats around. And the seat that I was in, which is where her coworker was sitting, he was sitting right in front of me, it had wine spilled on it. And so the blanket that he had brought luckily had one side where it wasn't a fleece, it was like that plastic, not plastic, but it was like that wrapping thing, so it like would protect the ground if he were to lay on it. So luckily, like, he didn't technically have to touch it, but it was still kind of embarrassing where the wine was sitting on the seat. And then my mom, of course, brought 2 large tote bags of things and was basically giving them to me to take care of, to place and everything. And I tried to strategically put our bottles of wine in the back corner of our little box so that it wouldn't get hit by like our feet or the bags. I had put our cups there too on the ground, still full of wine, mind you, and somehow I still managed to spill wine on the floor. I somehow placed the tote bag on the ground, shifted it literally an inch, and it just went freaking everywhere. It just spilled everywhere. It was a freaking nightmare. It was so bad. Luckily, my mom was like, oh, I have like 5 of these at home. Like, it's no problem. Like, I have soda water at home. I can like get this out. So like, luckily she was able to salvage her like tote bag, and like the other one was like leather, so it's easy to wipe off, you know, nothing bad. But I was sitting there for 2.5 hours? Yeah, about 2.5 hours with half of my pant leg wet full of wine and water, and then the floor having to dry up full of wine. And for those who have seen Kinky Boots, if you really liked it, like, I'm sorry, but I didn't understand it. Like, I understand the premise and the plot and the climax, and I get the general gist of it. But I think because I started off with all this mess to begin with, I couldn't fully enjoy the beginning of the play, or the musical, excuse me. And so I was lost a lot of the time, and I just like, I couldn't keep up with it. And I don't know if it was just like the nerves coming down, like my adrenaline coming down from the wine spillage fiasco, or just like having drank wine beforehand and like just kind of more enjoying the ambiance itself rather than like the musical itself. But either way, I mean, it was still fun to do and I still really enjoyed it. But that's the story of my poor pants, and I didn't want to take a picture because I was just so embarrassed. So my fiance and I were Googling remedies for how to get rid of wine from denim, just denim in general, and essentially they were all saying you had to do it immediately after it happens. You can't wait. And so since I waited, I didn't have any hope that the pants would recover from the wine spillage, especially because like we got home late and I didn't put it in the washer right away. I didn't even fix it right away when I got home. I was just too intoxicated to care, basically. So on Monday, we created a baking soda water paste and was trying to put it all over the front because it actually went through to the back of my pants too. So it spilled on the front, it had a lot of it on the back, so we were going to take it in sections, and we created this paste that we put all over the pants, and I think I let that sit on there for like 4 hours. I think it was a long time. They said you're supposed to let it dry and then, you know, you can like wash it with detergent. But from the bathroom to the laundry room, it's like kind of a distance, and I didn't want to spill on the carpet, so I ended up washing and rinsing the pants underneath the faucet in our tub. And when it was finally wrung out and I could like hold it up to the light and see it, it looked like a murder scene. It looked literally like I had murdered somebody, unalived them. It was so bad. The literal stain just looked like dried blood. It really did. So I was like, you know what? I don't think there's a way to salvage this anymore. It's already discolored. Like I don't even have the mental patience to like figure this out. So I'm basically going to get the same pair of pants, except I'm gonna get it like a size higher because it was kind of tight when I did buy it originally. So a size higher, but essentially the same pants. So disclaimer, I am a klutz, and I mean that is my vice, that's my, you know, fault, or you know, whatever, but I'm the clumsiest person on the planet. I can't even walk on like flat ground with normal shoes on without tripping at some point. So this wasn't like a surprise to me that I couldn't fix this like klutzy move that I'd done, but it was still like, I was like, really, Lauren? Like, anyway, I digress. But anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening to my horror story of a freaking, like, my weekend, literally. I really appreciate your guys' support. If you guys want to leave comments down below about which outfit was your fave, which theme is your fave. Also leave like comments, like if you have aesthetics that you guys want to try but you don't really want to buy the clothes or anything like that. I could probably compile some outfits together from my closet and show you guys what I find from Pinterest and see if that works for you guys. But either way, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm still trying to keep this like weekly, so every Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm trying to post a video on here, so definitely look out for that. And then to reiterate, I am only on TikTok right now, so definitely kind of keep an eye out for my TikToks and for my YouTube videos, because that's where I'm mostly updating my life. So you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of your week. Bye.